We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Stephen Young, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Striding in, Adam Greenberg. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them. I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, Elvis Franco, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He'll enter play right at 333. 2 home runs and 46 driven in. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
JC Embry.
Stepping up to the plate, J.C. Embry. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. The 2-2. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Ryan Buckner would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He pulls this one into right. Marks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's the Cubs nothing, Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Chet Steadman, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Now at the plate, Marco Huerta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a ball, 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, MLBThe, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
3-0 now. Three and 1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate, Caden Rohrbaugh. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Rohrbaugh is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box now, Kevin Reyes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
2 out, nobody on.
Okay.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Now batting, Ryan Buckner. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ryan Buckner.
Pitch on the way. The 0-1.
Oh. 1-1. Whoa,
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
High in the air out to center field. Hoff is right there, one down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Settling in now, Freddie Santiago. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1 the count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Reined in time to first, and there are two away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Reyes.
Stepping into the box, Travis James. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The high fastball is in there.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Line drive to left. Huerta is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Tommy Hoff. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Tommy Hoff.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Line drive to center field. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Adrian Mota.
Into the box now, Adrian Mota, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Stedman is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
MLBThe, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
The 1-1. Fouled off. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
In now, Justin Marks. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The windup and the 0-1. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We'll move to the third with no score. So digging in now, Julian Perez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Batting 8, the catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Digging in, Jesse Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Fastball well outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Padilla is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. He's one of the few truly elite hitters in baseball, and that's true no matter which batter's box he stands in. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
So now to the plate, Chet Stedman hops this one up. And this will land foul. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Padilla, base runner at first with 1 out. Outside, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Cubs are down quietly. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. Talking with one member of the club's front office, he said one area they're certainly needing to improve on is on the bases. He said they're simply not scoring enough runs, and he thinks that adding some athleticism and the ability to get into scoring position via the stolen base could help them get more run-scoring opportunities. They're near the bottom of the league in both categories, guys, so we'll see if they make some adjustments to address those areas going forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Here
comes the first pitch. Chris Ochoa is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
In now, George Pena. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's set, and the pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Count is 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Stephen Young.
The pitcher, Stephen Young, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the belt, the pitch, and they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. There's one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Digging in to try it again, Marco Huerta, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Standing in, Adam Greenberg comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Marks is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Franco.
Striding in once again, Elvis Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Very high, 2-1. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Full count, 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now the 2-0 home. Grounded to first. 1 there. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Caden Rohrbaugh. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Caden Rohrbaugh.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Stepping in now, Reyes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Line to the right side, but foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
To the plate now, Tommy Hoff, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One and one, here it comes. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 2-1 home. So a full count now.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in, Adrian Mota. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Mota hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Here it comes on 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You know, D-Roy, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they can score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout. Looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
Standing in now, Justin Marks. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
A shot down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box, Chris Ochoa, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 3-0 offering, and that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in for his second at-bat, George Pena. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Pena, a 27-year-old, he was taken in the 6th round back in the 2028 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-1.
Nope, that's away.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 home. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
The first baseman.
Thank you, Heidi.
Buckner.
First delivery to him on the way. Ryan Buckner will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Freddie Santiago. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Strike taken up in the zone. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
At the plate now, Travis James. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. So striding forward now, Julian Perez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. A little bit outside. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
In now, Jesse Padilla. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A ball and a strike. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
At the plate, Chet Steadman, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
3 runs already home here. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
The left fielder, number 24. Adam
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Greenberg. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Here's the first pitch to him. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Line drive base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
So in now for Chicago, Elvis Franco. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Reined in. And that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Now at the plate, Marco Huerta. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers. Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Here it comes on 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game.
Lined but speared on a hop.
And that's the second out.
Now back, second baseman, Caden Rohrbaugh.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Caden Rohrbaugh. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail 3-2. Bob Neff takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32, Bob Neff.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, J.C. Embry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Neff, a native Floridian, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him. Ready on 1-2. Fouled away. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marks has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
So striding in, Ryan Buckner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Hit out toward second. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another chance, Freddie Santiago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they still lead it 3-2. Ready now, Kevin Reyes. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The first baseman, Kevin Reyes.
First offering on its way. The 1-0. Down the left field line and deep, and no one will get this one. The 1-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot here to left, number 23 for him thus far, and the Redbirds have drawn even now at 3-3.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Tommy Hoff. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box, Adrian Mota. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. One out, nobody on. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Justin Marks waits on deck. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Embry is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Justin.
Into the box now, Justin Marks. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Slow little grounder left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Marco Lopez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 16, Marco Lopez.
All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Travis James.
Leading off to the Cubs.
First
The third
offering on
baseman,
its way.
Travis James.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Julian Perez. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Jesse Padilla, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening, ball 2. Count, the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Yanked on the ground down the line, and this is going to be a foul ball. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time, so that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Eric Robeson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For Chicago, number 2, Eric Robeson.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains tied at 3-3. Sean DeSalvo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Chris Ochoa.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Chris.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Digging in, George Pena. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. DeSalvo, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder coming in. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now pitcher number 16, Marco Lopez.
Lindsey Berg will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 21, Lindsey Berg.
Hit on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Nelson Choi has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 81, Nelson Choi.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Adam Greenberg. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Elvis Franco will be next. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Now with the plate, Elvis Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Ready once again, J.C. Embry. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
The first baseman, number 22, Reyes.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Buckner.
Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. He's in at second safely as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Ronnie Smith takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Freddie Santiago will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. He's set. Here it comes. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
At the plate, Travis James. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
Now in the box, Julian Perez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Popped up. Reyes in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line toward the alley in left center. Huerta is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Cardinals 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Little will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Gil Rosas will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 38, Gil Rosas.
First offering on its way. Marco Huerta is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Hit the other way out toward right field. Embry is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Caden Rohrbaugh.
Standing in, Caden Rohrbaugh. First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
So now to the plate, Kevin Reyes, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball well outside.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Tommy Hoff, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch to him.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 1-0 pitch. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, Adrian Mota, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fouled away. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Cards strand a couple. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. At the plate now, Jesse Padilla. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box, Gil Rosas, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Rosas is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
Here now the 2-2. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Gil Rosas has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
At the plate, Adam Greenberg, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Popped him up. Pena has a play. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Franco.
Into the box, Elvis Franco, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Takes this the other way to right, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
DJ Sang enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Stepping in now, J.C. Embry, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Embry is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Now the 2-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Set. Here's the 3-1, and he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
First pitch of the at-bat. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now another 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Santiago, earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, and what do you know, Matty? Situation presents itself again. Don't try and do too much. Look for something elevated and drive it into the outfield.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And that misses. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate.
And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Stepping in, Travis James. First pitch on its way.
Oh. 1 ball.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Nope.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Two down, runners at first and second. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Weak grounder down the line at third. Foul. The next 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Luis Silva takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Luis Silva.
Isaac Pineda will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Hoff is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Cubs lead this one 8-3. Jason Robison will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Striding in to start the 9th, Justin Marks, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. In there, 1-2 now.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Stepping in, Chris Ochoa. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here it comes. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. George Pena waits on deck. One out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
So now to the plate, George Pena. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And with that win, they've joined some elite company. How about 110 wins? Tying them in the record books with the 27 Yankees and the 1909 Pirates. Not bad, huh?
8-3 tonight. The Cubbies win for a division-leading 110th time. Sean DeSalvo records his 14th winning decision of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes.